Welcome back to Silver Nugget Adventure. We are going on our first trip of 2022 this weekend. Now we still haven't got round to looking for a thermal wrap for the pop top, and being February it's still a little bit chilly. So we are taking, well I say we, I am taking inspiration from you guys out there on social media, and we, as in Neil, even though he doesn't know it yet, is going to do a DIY job. It's probably going to be a temporary measure for us, so if any of you are using any of the thermal wraps, please put a comment below what brands you're using, how good they are, because it is a purchase we are seriously considering. But I guess that depends how good a job Neil does of this. So what are we going to need? We are going to need a tape measure, some aluminium tape, some insulation, some Velcro, a pen, some scissors, a straight edge. I think that's about it. Better go and get him. Neil, come out here for a minute. And bring your coat.
You are?
I got a present for you.
Oh,
come here.
What are you doing?
Come here. Come out.
This means trouble for me, I can tell. Hang on. What are you up to?
Got a little job for you.
I can see that.
So, you know we're going away this weekend and I still haven't got around to looking for a pop top cover. It's winter. I'm a bit worried the kids might be cold, so I thought you could use your DIY skills. What do you think?
Well, number one, I don't know what to think. You've literally just... I presume you've seen one of these done.
Well, I've seen a variety of things on social media. Some people put them on the outside, some people put them on the inside. What do you think?
Well, I mean, it's probably simple enough. I mean, I probably would put it on the outside, mainly because I think it'll be easy to measure. It'll probably be easy to put on site. Well,
my initial thoughts were to do it on the outside and then get some kind of overhang and some Velcro to like wrap it around.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will let you have a think, and I might go and make a cup of tea.
Okay, all right. Well, I think we can definitely make it work. We just need to measure carefully now and get it cut and just give it a go, I think. Cool. Okay, let's try.
Let's go.
Okay, so before I go out and actually start taking measurements on the van, I thought I'd briefly just sketch out a plan or an idea for this. It's going to wrap around the outside, and so we've got the back panel, which is basically square. You've then got two side triangular pieces. There's a thinner strap that comes around the front of the van, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a little extra piece that can overlap, so that I can put Velcro there and Velcro over this side, and it'll hopefully hold it on once it's on the van. Let's go and get those measurements. The campervan itself comes along and then goes in and around this metal. I think for the purposes of keeping it easy, I'm actually going to come on the outside of here. Okay, so now I'm going to try and measure the length on my own, because handily, Kat makes herself scarce during moments like this. She has the good ideas, and then it's Muggins over here that has to try and work out how to do it. I think she's been watching too much Escape to the Chateau, one of our favourite shows, and I'm no Dick Strawbridge. Now there's a vent at the top there, I'm going to be a bit careful of, but I can always make small adjustments after I've built it. Okay, so to make things easier, I've taken the measurements and put them on this 2D diagram to show me the shape I'll need to cut out of the thermowrap roll. What I can now see by looking at these measurements is that I'll definitely get it from the one roll of 10 meters, and the width of that roll is 105 centimeters, and ironically the total height I need is 105, so that's going to work out well. So next stage now is to pop back outside with a permanent marker, mark up the thermowrap and get it cut. Bit that's proper mess is there, and I think if I get a ladder now and make an appropriate fold and we just tape along the fold, it'll fit.
Yeah.
So we've just measured up and cut out the thermowrap. So obviously the next bit is going to be difficult to show you for the whole length, just because filming it'd just be very difficult. So I'm going to show you what we're trying to achieve and how we're achieving it, and then I'll just get on and do the whole thing. Essentially we're going to use some tape. We're not going to use the aluminium tape which we thought we were going to use because it's a little bit weak, and really I'm not sure how much it's going to help strengthen the thermowrap. So we're going to use a bit of duct tape because it's quite strong, and we're going to try and get then some nice neat edges by putting the tape on and folding it over to give us the finish that we want and the strength, hopefully, that this will last long enough for us to get a more permanent solution. Okay, so leave me with this, I'll crack on, and maybe we'll see each other on site with a finished thermowrap and to test it out. Okay, so in yesterday's footage you saw us put the wrap on, and the thing we didn't show you was we've added a Velcro strip here, and that was just so that it would hold on securely and wouldn't get blown off. Last night was a really big test. There was a lot of wind, it was really quite noisy at times, wasn't it, Kat?
Yeah, it's probably a bit windier than we thought it was going to be, but we're okay, we're here.
We're here to tell another story. So the 4 things we've learned from this fairly cheap DIY thermal wrap. Number 1, it was much warmer in there than it's been before. Yeah, so I think that's definitely done its job. It's drier. I mean, we had a lot of rain last night, and the canvas is dry inside. Yeah,
so sometimes when it rains, the inside of the canvas does sometimes get wet. We've never had any issues with the children getting wet.
Yeah, it doesn't make the bedding wet or anything like that. It's just the canvas itself would be damp to touch.
That's dry.
It's actually quite dry.
Yeah.
The other thing is, obviously it blocks the light out, so that might be a factor. For example, if you've got children, you want them to lie in a little bit in the morning, around springtime or early summer when it's cold in the mornings, that could work.
What was the other thing? Quieter, was it? You said with that?
Yeah, quieter as well. So it's kind of quieter, warmer, drier, and darker. So has it worked? Well, for us, it's been a great success. We've really It's a simple process to make. I hope this vlog's been useful for you.
And just to add as well, it cost us about £30 for the thermal wrap material, and then just the cost of the Velcro, which we had in the house, and the duct tape.
Yeah.
So it's a really cost-effective way. And the only corner, wasn't it, last night in all that wind, that kind of popped a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's been brilliant.
Yeah, but I'll just show you a bit of footage now where we wrap around the van to show you that the vast majority of it hasn't moved even an inch. So I think it's been a very good success. So if you like what we're doing, please remember to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.